So when you keep making yourself available in the hands of cheap men, because for me, people like MC Chris, Peter Kioi, those are cheap men. I mean, men that are sharing their nudes with Miniawoi, those are cheap men. Those are not men like Big Daddy, those are cheap men. Actually, where people are talking about men, they usually should be filtered and put on the side. Like, if you are a person that finds love in Big Daddy, that Big Daddy can fuck you, and you think that you are a person that is loved, I believe you should be in a mental institution. That's just the truth about it. Because seriously, and then for you to think that you're in a special place, that you're better than Diana, that you're in a place where you can actually judge Diana and start talking about my sexual escapades, seriously, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. I do not mingle, nor fuck low-class men. Neither do I have conversations or sit or even share beds or linen with low IQ men.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you're not any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Ati I've responded to her because this woman was saying ati another woman's kid is gonna get pregnant. Guok manduoru guog ni foka chiet guok dhako motik mofoka chiet maraura modong ni North America ka gichokora mjinga dhako ma wiye ngich ni be biro ni dwa wuoyo kuoma. Stupid woman. Hala badala ukwe kwa discussions pali mbora ya Big Daddy inakuwa discussed, tunakuja hapa where people are talking about issues that matter. Where people are talking about real issues that matter. Don't show up. Don't show your face, girl. Don't. Wewe ende ukakae pale na Mishi Brown, watu wakitafuta mkorogo ya kupaka kwa kuma. Na watu wakitafuta nini? Mboro za wanawake na vinembe. Za kupatia kina Mwakio na Gidola. Those are the places you need to be showing up in. Unasikia? Wewe ni kichwa pomblo. You don't even understand some things, basics about the issues of women and girls. You don't. You don't even have an ounce about a family unit, an entity. What can you talk to me about respect? You, of all the people, a useless peddler. Ati unakuja hapa kuongea about respect for family. You cannot understand respect for family. You are fucking somebody's husband. You can't understand that. You are also disrespecting your own husband. Paka ukapelekwa kotini, bwana akakupeleka kotini kukuevict from the home. And you're here talking to us about respect. Ati respect that you're somebody's child. What do you know about people's children? Uko na mtoto msichana? Uko nayo? Mwenye ameshafika hiyo umri ya Shila, uko nayo? Have you ever dealt with a teenager? Hiyo age. Uko nayo? Mijinga. What an undesirable tilatat. Ati unakuja hapa kwani watu wana discuss. Ebu block huyu Linbawa akapeleke mkundo yake huko. Unakuja pali watu wana discuss real issues about progress and social issues and social justice. You really don't fit that bill. You don't and never will. Wewe ukipata pali makadama wanaongelelea kutomba wanawake na kunyonga, hapo ndio unafaa kukaa. Hizo discussions, those are the places you need to be showing up. Pali Peter Kioi anaongelelea watoto wake wenye wamepotea kwa temu, huko ndio unafaa kupatikana. Unasikia? Those are the places you need to be found. Where people are discussing real family issues, my friend, sit your ass down. You don't need to show up. Those are discussions above you. Bwana. Wewe ukipata pali watu wanaongelelea kinembe na kuanika kinembe na pesa ya kulipa ya kuanika kinembe, huko ndio unafaa kukaa. Huko. Ukipata pali MC Chris anaongelelea mkundu na kufira watu na unataka kuprotect MC Chris, those are the spaces you need to show up in. Unasikia? Ukipata mahali nani anaitwa kataka ingine inaitwa wacha ni block yumbwa. Ngoja. Don't talk to me about ati I felt bad. That's why I talked. You talked to me ni loso meru guogni. Mjinga. Ati that's why I responded. Who are you responding to? My friend, look for people in your league. Those are the people you need to be talking to. Wale wenye wanaenda kuhunt wanaume wenye wana akili kama kina Big Daddy hapa. Unasikia? Go and sit with those people who have no respect for the family entities and units. Those are the people you need to be sitting with. Watu wenye wana believe that kudinyana na watu kwa mahoteli za $90. Wewe mwenye yani hata ujiheshimu bwana. Don't talk to me about respect bwana. Ati you think you can protect a child. You who takes a little boy. Alafu unaweka mtoto kwa kikapu ndio utombwe. What can you talk to me about nini? Family unit or entity? Allah, you who cries on the phone kuniambia vile you are never loved, you wish that you were loved. Nobody told you you are beautiful. But anyway, I do understand why nobody told you that you're beautiful, because honestly, you are a grogges. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I need to apologize. I don't think there's anything attractive about you. I don't think there is. I'm trying to find what is attractive about you. There's nothing. I'm trying to look at the physical looks, nothing. I'm trying to look at the intellectual capabilities, nothing. It's reading negative everywhere. Reading negative everywhere. I'm sorry, I find it very difficult. I'm struggling so badly to find anything attractive in you. Everything that you do, you touch is very mundane and backward, loathsome, disgusting. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to find anything attractive in a woman that thinks that a 1-year-old boy should be put aside so she's fucked in a hotel for $80. I don't find that attractive. I don't find that as a custodian of children. I don't find that as a protector of children. I'm sorry. I'm struggling to find logic in a woman that has no respect for the family entity. A person that chooses to come on TikTok and fight with other women over a man that has no class, no crass, no future, no past. A man whose social economic class is difficult to find. I don't find that attractive. I find it so weird. I find it so strange. Anyway, ugly attracts ugly. Now I do agree. Sometimes like people who are like-minded, they tend to, cohabit or hang out around together. And when you have a low IQ, you attract people who have low IQs. It's very important to hang around people who have the same level of thinking and IQ as you have, because that kind of makes you, it puts you out, so that you find people who are, or maybe perhaps, I'd say palatable. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right word. There's nothing attractive about you. Seriously. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling to find it. So in as much as you have found a platform where you are, suddenly nursing your iniquities and projecting them to other people, because you are in a place where you have found people of low IQ and are clapping for you, people who are of mundane character. Come on, thank you so much, Sirikal. So I do understand that you have this desire to constantly sit on platforms with people of low IQ to keep telling you and nursing your iniquities to make you feel good about yourself. I understand. And I know. And by the way, sometimes I do feel sorry for you. And let me be clear. The reason why I got close to you more is because I realized that you are struggling a lot with a lot of things about acceptance. Knowing who you are, identifying your real person and who you are. I know that those are things that you struggle with. And I do wish you well. I hope that you find, a circle of women that can sit you down and teach you how to accept yourself, love yourself, know who you are, identify the beauty in you. I do understand why you have to hang around such platforms. It's not your fault. Some of these things that you're struggling with, they come from deeply rooted traumas that are inherited. And some of them are things that we cannot fix. You bear them, you carry them until you find the right people that can tell you the truth, and then you find the right help. I do understand. Well, unlike you, I'm at a place where I have acknowledged that I struggle with some things and I'm getting help for it. So I'm a step ahead. So you trying to talk about my mental illness in a way that you think that it's a flex, that you're trying to put me down. Actually, that is you shooting yourself in your foot. Because instead of talking about Diana Ross's mental illness, I think it's important that you visit a psychiatrist, so that a psychiatrist can evaluate you and ask you a few questions why your iniquities are projected on other women that are successful, are eloquent, intelligent, and women who understand social justice. That is women like Diana Ross. I do know that when it comes to the penis, this is something that you're going to struggle with till the day you die. Because first of all, I think the penis excites you. It doesn't excite me. It's a tool that I use when I choose and please, and I use it for value addition. I don't get fucked for fun. I get fucked for gratification. That's the problem. And I do understand, and I know my vagina. And that's why it's important every day. I tell women, find yourself before a man finds you. I know that the biggest issue that you've had is that men discovered who you are. I was never discovered by men. I discovered myself. I identified my carnal desires by myself, knew what gratification for me, carnal gratification meant and means for myself before I gave myself to any man. So I don't sleep thinking about men as being a part of my life or making me complete. I don't need a man to complete me. I do not need a man to make me feel wanted or to be loved. No, I am complete as Diana. I exist as Diana without a man beside me. Men do not define me, never will. Men are not my priority. And I do know that you've come from a place where you have seen violence and abuse, and that is what you're accustomed to. And I know that poverty is also another issue. I do hope that you find the help that you need. You are in a first world country. Get the right resources that are going to support you. It's going to be difficult to acknowledge some of these things that are making you, it's called what? You're wielding the bowels of patriarchy, doing the dirty work for men, supporting men, protecting men that are abusive, in talking about men that are abusive and have a pattern of derogating women. You are a champion of the penis. Some of these things are related to mental illness. You need to read wide so that you understand how patriarchy changes the psychology and the mental wellness of women, and how women get to behave around men when patriarchy has affected them. That's why you go chuckling like, a female version of Mtandao. You are the female version of Mtandao. So you come chuckling and chuckling, because that kind of chuckle is from a place of neediness. You're calling. It's like, unaona vile fisi huwa wanaita wanaume usiku. When hyenas are horny at night, they laugh like Mtandao in the Masai Mara. That same laughter is what you bear when you're on this platform. Whenever you see, when you see men gathered on a platform, when there are 2,000, 3,000 people, you make yourself available in those spaces because you want to chuckle. You want to show yourself. You want to show your body. You want to show how light-skinned you are. You want to show your eyebrows and the eye pencil and your cheap Irene lipstick and your cheap crippling clothes. And also another thing, I do hope that you get a proper fashion sense. And another thing I want to tell you, the name of the brand that I wear mostly is Adriana Papel, not Ariana Papel. Okay? It's called Adriana Papel, not Ariana Palel. I just needed to make that correction so that perhaps when you choose to go buy clothes or maybe get into an Adriana Papel website, you get the right name. You might struggle to find that one if you have the wrong spelling or pronunciation. Again, I'll say it slowly. It's Adriana Papel. So when you keep making yourself available in the hands of cheap men. Because for me, people like MC Chris, Peter Kioi, those are cheap men. I mean, men that are sharing their nudes with Miniawoi, those are cheap men. Those are not men like Big Daddy, those are cheap men. Actually, where people are talking about men, they usually should be filtered and put on the side. Like, if you are a person that finds love in Big Daddy, that Big Daddy can fuck you, and you think that you are a person that is loved, I believe you should be in a mental institution. That's just the truth about it. Because seriously, and then for you to think that you're in a special place, that you're better than Diana, that you're in a place where you can actually judge Diana and start talking about my sexual escapades, seriously, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. I do not mingle, not fuck low-class men. Neither do I have conversations or sit or even share beds or linen with low IQ men. What are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? But I do understand, because most women like you and you are low IQ, what you do, the whole freaking night, if you're going to be spending the time with a man like a Big Daddy, you're going to be blowing off his penis. The whole night you're going to unanyonya mboro. That's a job you're going to be doing. I don't do that. So most of the time when two people with low IQ meet and they have carnal desires, the only thing that they do is kunyonya mboro na kukula kinembe. That's all they do. My life is wired a bit differently. There is more to being with a man than kunyonya mboro the whole night. I really don't do that. I can't do that. I respect myself so much. I cannot invest in touching and making men or teaching men how to fuck me. I'm a grown fucking woman, and I believe if there's a man that's gonna be sitting with me as a Diana Rose, that is a man that should come with a prepared penis to know how to please me, and that's it. And also, I don't believe in talking about men licking my vagina as an achievement. Really. No. I love my vagina so much. I don't think there are any accolades about talking about a man eating up your vagina. I don't remember the last time anybody got any award or a prize money for their vagina being licked. So I do understand that you have a low IQ. And I know that these are conversations that excite you. I'm not in that class. Never have, never will. I'm sorry. And I do understand that sometimes because of whitewashing and neocolonialism, you think that being married to a white man is some sort of achievement. And especially being married to a white broke man that donates $25 to Trump every year, a Republican. I'm sorry. No. I'm a person that understands her identity. I know who I am. I know my roots. I know that I'm a black colored woman. And I respect myself so much that I'm not going to be making myself available because I want to be married. I don't think that I can continue the lineage of a racist. I would never get pregnant for a racist. It would take some kind of idiot to do that. If I ever got pregnant to a racist, I think I would pluck my wound. Mimi mwenyewe nitaingiza mkono yangu kwa kuma nitoe huyo mtoto nirushe. Siwezi. Najiheshimu. Mimi siwezi kuzalia ma racist mapanya hapa. Ati nitoe mapanya tu racist hapa zikuja hapa. Nani ebu block huyo mwenye amejiandika amekuja anajiita Tapa wa Boscan. Block. I don't want anything to do with that person around my life. Ati niende nitombwe na racist mwenye anachukia watu weusi. Unajua vizuri anachukia watu weusi mpaka ana donate pesa kwa watu wenye anachukia watu weusi, alafu ati unaenda kutombwa naye. Guys, how do you fuck this man? Mimi, I don't know. Guys, there has to be some motivation for me to fuck a man like that. How do you fuck a man that hates your race? How do you do that? How do you bring forth a generation from a man whose lineage has hate? And you see it pretty. How do you do that? Tell me, explain to me if you don't have a low IQ, like what else? You know? Wacha nani? Ebu block huyu peanuts. Ebu block. Block huyu peanuts. Nilisema hii live kama hauna akili usikuje. Tafadhali. Unasikia? So like I've always wondered how people can fuck men, especially white men that have no respect for black women. Catch me dead. I would never do anything like that. I respect myself. There are people that just make my body cringe. I don't find them attractive just for the mere fact that they hate colored women. Yani ni aibu. Ati mpaka nazaa panya nao. Na ninawaita panya because ukilala na racist unazaa mini racist. That's what happens. Yes. Ukitombana na racist unazaa mini racist. There's nothing else. That's what usually happens, and I have no shame saying it. Hivyo ndo vile inafanyikanga. Alafu wewe unaendeleza hiyo lineage yao ya watu wenye wako na chuki. Okay, you gotta love yourself. So I do get it that there's a neediness for you to be wanted and to be loved. That's why you make yourself available. And then uko hapo unajipiga kifua ni kama you are smart, but really you are not. Like seriously, sometimes I listen to you and I feel sorry for you. I feel so bad for you. Like I feel sorry for you. Especially when you start talking about immigration, when you start talking about mental illness, when you start talking about social economic class, I feel sorry for you. And again, I'm going to tell you, the work I have done with my children, you will never be able to achieve. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, it's not that, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when you're a person with low IQ, it becomes very difficult for your children to thrive. And that's just what usually happens. Ni ngumu sana kupata mwanaume mpumbavu, watoto wake wakinawiri. Ni ngumu sana. Yani ikimasomo. Kwa sababu unajua you trickle, there's a trickle down effect. And that's why I told you, like for me, I don't think that we fit the bill. Never will. Like if you have you're in a mindset as a mother to come on a platform and start discussing lies about another person's child when it comes to sexual reproductive health, you lie, make claims about another person's child being pregnant, you've got to be very loathsome. And this is why I say that these pick-me women, the only thing they think about is being fucked. And now because they think about being fucked, because they believe that is the only gratification and achievement, they also project that to people's children, which is sad. That's not what I teach my children. I'm sorry. My children are well taught. My children understand sexual reproductive health. And my children understand their mother's sacrifices and their journey. That's why they're putting everything that they have in their education, because it's important for them to thrive. I have conversations. I talk to my children about the truth about this country. Something most of you don't. This is not our country. Anything can happen. So if you don't invest in it, what good investment can I have than to put my children through an education system that is productive? Hi YC, how are you doing? Investing in your children and their education is so important. Give your children your everything, so that one day when you're gone, they can thrive. They don't have to suffer in the hands of people like Obidan. Give your children the right tools to navigate this world, the right social skills to understand what is good for them. Me, I'm raising kids that understand themselves. I'm raising kids that will never fuck cheap men, neither will they choose pregnancy over education, because I'm raising queens. People who understand the value of education. Mimi si raise madwanzi. I'm not, and I never will. So I think there's a lot of there's a disconnect between trying to understand who Diana Ross is and what Diana Ross values in family. I value my children and I love them to death. Oh God, boy, I would kill for my children. Yes, I would. They mean everything for me. So I'm saying it very slowly and very clearly. I don't go for people's children, not because I'm stupid, not because I can't, but because I know they cannot defend themselves. I respect myself. I would never come on a platform and say that somebody's child is pregnant. That would be very stupid of me and very backward. And I don't think it's right for any parent to bear the courage to talk about such things. It's shameful, disgusting, and backward. Have some respect for yourself. Respect yourself. And we live in a country where children at 16 years, they are driving. I don't even have children, guys. Mimi, I have adults. Mimi niko na watu wakubwa. I have a 25-year-old and a 20-year-old adults. A psychologist to be, and a doctor to a neurosurgeon to be. And the only person that I also have here is Ray, who is soon going to be leaving this place. So I don't understand this obsession with trying to say sijui watoto sijui wamechukuliwa. The other time ulisema watoto wamechukuliwa. Kwa sasa tena tai wamechukuliwa tena ati watarudishwa lini? Like seriously. Mimi have raised my kids right, bwana. Hata ukikaa na watoto wangu unaweza kushtuka, unaweza fikiria uko wapi? If you sit down and have a conversation with my kids, you'd be shocked. Ask those who have. Uliza wenye wamekaa wakaongea na watoto wangu. Ask them. People who had actual conversations with my children and talked about real issues. Can your child Can you stop your child in the street and talk about the issues in America and immigration? Can you? Can your child articulate them? Can your child talk about neocolonization properly? Nasikia? Raise your children well, bwana, so that you stop admiring other people's children. Unatamani watoto wa watu mpaka unaanza kusema uliwaleta, sijui uliwaleta na immigration. Please, guy, take care of your children. Put that energy on your children. It's so important. Start loving your own children. Wacha kubalisha watoto majuala za Walmart. Alafu unawapiga picha, unawaleta kwa wachafu. No. Start showering the kids. Teach them how to shower properly. Make sure they are clean. Walisha watoto manguo safi. Sawa? Badala kupaka Irene lipstick, ukingoja MC Chris akwambia I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of your kids. Make sure they are clean. Okay? Unasikia? Take care of your kids. Teach them the right things. Expose them to the right things that are going to help them navigate this world, because it's a tough world. You can see how tough it is. It has made you be who you are today, where you simply cannot respect yourself. You think talking and talk about sexual reproductive health, because I talk about this issue because pregnancy is a sexual reproductive health issue. It's a sexual reproductive health issue when you talk about social justice. So when I see women loosely talking about other women getting pregnant, other people's children getting children, I find that very loathsome. Anyway, Obidan Dela alilipwa 210,000 na Rachel Otuoma wakati wenye mlifanya mchango. Nilisahau kuambia, hiyo tu ni information tu kidogo nilikuwa nimewaambia. Hebu tuchukue break kidogo. Okay. I forgot to say that. I forgot to say the amount.
What shall we do? What shall we do?
Na ukitaka tukue dirty, I can be dirty also. Unataka nikwambie pale ulimtomba? By the way, Obidan anaishi fedha Tasia na kona curtains za maroon. Kwa sababu umeamua tunaongelelea kulalana. Si ulikuwa umeniweka ti recording ati unasema mimi ni kama ni kama unani date. Ile siku ulienda kutomba Recho. Unataka nikwambie? Obidan. Let me tell you something. Don't start a war you cannot finish. Iwinjo? Weba kidika polisi. Iwinjo? Unasikia? Ukiamua unataka kunidate, mimi pia tutaongelelea watu wenye umetomba, sawa? Tumeelewana? We can go that path and I'm very open to it. Mimi niko very willing. Na unajua mimi sichoki. I'm very open to going that. Unasikia? Umesikia? Hiyo barabara yenye unataka tutembee, I'm very willing. Nimekupatia tu kidogo tu. Umesikia? Nataka ukiendelea tutapatana. Na nimekuambia if you choose to come and tell your people to come for anybody's account paliniko bila ulifanyia beauty last time, wacha nikuambie. Mimi nikikuona umefungua live kufanya mchango yoyote, nitareport live zako na nitareport hizo numbers kwa Safaricom. Sawa? Yes. Because when umeanza uchokozi eti unatuma watu ati sijui kufanya nini kwa account. My friend, this account you cannot do anything to it. Simlijaribu jana the whole day. Hata jana nilikuwa hapa. Nikakaa hapa almost 2 hours. Sikuona kitu mmefanya. Nimekupatia warning. Obidan mtombaji Dela, utumishi kwa wote mwenye alikuwa anataka kutomba shosho ya Chira. So ulikuwa unataka kutomba shosho ya Chira akakukataa. Ulikuwa unataka kumtomba ukimwambia eti wewe yeye ndiye utamsaidia kutafuta justice for Chira. Ukaenda kumtongoza ukifikiria eti atakupenda. Shameless man. Hata mwanamke mwenye ni mzee amefiwa, ulikuwa unataka kutomba, kumanipulate uchukue pesa zake. That is why I'm saying you should stay away from Millie's children, because najua wewe ni kitombi. Na unaweza kudhulumu mtoto wa nani? Wa Millie. Mwizi. Unafikiria nani akujui? You think because we are quiet here we cannot talk, my friend? Don't ever think that because some of us are quiet here we don't know you. Hey, unanunulia nini rika ya mama yako suruali? Eti unanunulia rika ya mama yako suruali ya red hapa. Ati unampeleka Valentines. Mjinga. Stupid man. Nimekuambia mimi I'm very willing to go the dirty road with you. Umesikia? Hiyo njia chafu. Mimi napenda sana. Kama unataka violence Obidan Dela, I am ready for you. I'm very ready. Na nitatembea na wewe hapo. Na by the way, the casualties wenye watanguka na Obidan ni wengi and I have no fear. Sawa? Na usiende kuchange curtains za maroon kuja utuletee. Ati sasa uko na curtains tofauti. Hapo fedha penye unaishi. Tasia hapo. Unashuka hapo karibu na huyo mama nani? Mama Karioki mwenye anakata hapo mboga hapo karibu. Na ujue uko na deni ya 1100 kwa hiyo duka ya Jombo hapo kando. Sawa? Niko na recordings. Twende.
What shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do?
Si pesa ya mwisho yenye uliweka kwa token ilikuwa ni 605. Obidan Dela. So uliweka pesa ya mwisho ya token ya stima ya kwako zilikuwa 605, si ndio? Sio ndo pesa uliweka mwisho? Ilikuwa lini? Hebu niangalie. Let's see, when was this? June 11th. Yeah. So listen, let me tell you something. If you want to go that road with me, I am willing and ready. Umesikia? Niko tayari. Bring it on. Bring it on. Sawa? Bring it on. And anybody else who wants to bring it on, bring it on. Mimi niko hapa and I'm very ready. Unasikia, msifikirie mimi ati because Diana Rosa yani, let me tell you something. If maybe I rarely go for people. If I give an opinion on this platform, I've given my opinion. Unasikia? Napatiana opinion yangu just like every other person can give the opinion. And that is how it should be seen. That's it, opinion, period. But you don't get personal ati kwa sababu nimetoa opinion yangu. Ati sasa unaanza kuniwekea video because umesikia uchungu nimeongea ukweli. Seriously? Why would you do that? Watu wengi wameongelelea hii matanga. Ni Diana Ross pekee? Why are you feeling pain? Na mimi nimepatiana opinion just like any other person. Mbona unasikia uchungu? Inakuashia nini? Like mpaka sasa kwani wewe unafikiria mimi ni mtu mwenye umefit kudate wewe? Yeah? Hala? You should be ashamed of yourself. The reason why I've said I do not think it is safe for these kids to be around you is because of your history. History yako siko hapa. Nani ajui history yako? Si watu watafute recordings waone history yako hapa. Vitu mmefanya hapa. Nani ajui? Who doesn't know your history? Your history is very clear. It is here. The recordings are here. And that is why I said very well, those kids need to stay away from you. Because you are a dangerous man. You are a thief. A tag that poses as an investigative journalist. You pose as a person, sijui, mara sijui, wajane nini. You prey on women. You are a person that preys on women. Tani ya kujui wewe. Alafu kwa hapo unajipiga kifua ati unasema watu wavunje account ati wa report account. Nimekuambia jaribu. The day ninasikia next time umefungua account ati unaambia watu wakuja kureport account ya Diana. My friend. Hii account yenye unakula nayo hapa ukitongozanga nayo wanawake, hiyo ndio utaona. Unasikia? Mara DJ, mara shopkeeper, mara investigative journalist, mara DCI, mara mtomba wanyanya, mara tena sijui nini protector of women, mara sijui nani ya sijui Chira, kiani Chira aliuliwa, mara nini nyof kopia kakoridha konyofo, t-shirt, DJ. Kazi gani wewe yaya unafanya kazi gani? Yaya unafanya kazi gani wewe? Chunga, nimekwambia and I've told you, stay away from me. Mimi I gave my opinion on this platform just like anybody else on this platform. I gave my opinion like any other person. It's not my fault that my opinion gets to many people. Unasikia? Na hata ufanye nini? Mimi niko na watu wangu wenye huwa nikitaka mchango wanachanganga. Na nikiwaambia msichange, hawachangi. Hata saa hii nikitaka nikiambia watu wangu wachangie mili wa doc saa hii, wapatie Brian pesa. Utaona pesa ikiingia. Nikiwaambia wasichange hawatachanga. So what will you do? Because we have been bruised on this platform. We have seen what this platform is. Kwani unafikiria wewe ukifungua platform unachanga na mimi nifungue unaweza changa kunishinda? Ama unafikiria kwa sababu umekuwa ukichanga hapa before that sasa you have better people wa kuchanga? Do you think you have people wenye wanaweza toa pesa hapa kwa platform sana? Obidan. Uko nayo? Tujipime. Unataka tujipime? Tuone pale utafika. Stupid man. Useless. Hoodrat. Mwenye ana take advantage of the vulnerable. Allow those children to have time to mourn their mother. Umesikia? Let them mourn their mother. And when the time is right, when they are ready, watoto watafungua platform yao. Kama kuna TikTokers wanataka kuwasaidia, watasaidiwa kivyao without you being a part of it. Mwizi wewe. Unasikia? Nobody has said watoto wa mili wasichangiwe. We just don't want you around it because you are a thief. Wewe ni mwizi. Nani akujui? Hapo unajifanya. Wewe ni mwizi mwenye unanunulia wanawake masuruali. Nani akujui wewe? If you have the audacity of disrespecting Chira's grandmother like that, unafikiria wao watoto wenye wako defenseless and vulnerable unaweza kuwafanyia nini? Ule mama mkubwa ulikuwa unataka kumfinya matiti kwa kona kwa nyumba huko. Ati unataka kuwa watchman wake usiku, unakuja kutuambia vile anataka electric fence na kumbe umekuwa ukinyemelea huyo mama usiku huko. Ati unaambia watu wasikugongee shosho. Mjinga. Then you want to twist it. Ati unataka kuambia wajinga maduanzi kwa platform yako ati nilikuwa nimetusi watoto wa mili wadogo. Wewe mjinga sana. Unafikiria mimi si yatima? Mimi ni yatima. I know the loss of a mother. I know how painful it is. You think I can play with that? Mjinga takataka hii. Akuone as an attractive man. Wewe kazi yako ni kutombana, hiyo tu. Hiyo ndio achievement uko nayo wewe. There's nothing else. There's nothing else you can achieve. Wewe unaachieve nini wewe? Kazi yako gani hapa? Unafanya kazi wapi? Kama si kufurisha nini? Mboro peke yake. Mjinga. You should not be near that child. Na nimeisema. And I'm repeating it again confidently because I know you shouldn't be near that child. You have no shame. Leave those kids alone. Let them take care of their pain and their grief. When the time is right, they will show up on a platform. Kivyao. Brian is an adult. The TikTokers wenye wanataka kuwa support, wataenda wa support. Don't get involved in a family yenye wewe mwenyewe unajua hautatembea nao mpaka mwisho. You're not part of that family. Hata umeingilia mpaka ni kama yani you want to direct and things. Unapush watu. Unapush nini wewe? Who are you pushing? Uko na ngapi wewe? How much can you bring? Mjinga. Hala? Ati yako hapa ati unataka kubring a narrative ya uongo. Ati Diana anataka watoto wa mili. Just because you want to protect the desire of your penis, umbwa. Stupid. Leave those kids alone, bwana. When someone dies, the whole process ya kupanga matanga, it takes away your time for mourning. You don't even get time to mourn. Sahi ndio the reality of the death of their mother in our heat. We bado utaki kuwapatia nafasi hiyo time. Uko hapo mchango. Let these kids be, bwana. These kids require guidance. Hawahitaji hiyo pressure unawapatia. They don't need that. These kids need guidance because these are people who are vulnerable. They are mourning. They've lost a mother. They've lost a protector. Ni kama vifaranga vya kuku, mama yao amekufa na mvua inanyesha. Wako hapo, they're huddling against each other. They need to be protected and covered. They don't need another scoundrel or a scavenger to go in between them. Hapo mnaleta division kati yao watoto na relatives wao wenye wamebaki. Kwanza wewe like seriously. Ni kama mtasembea nao mpaka mwisho. Kama ni kutembea mpaka mwisho, uliacha Shosho Achira wapi? Mlimwacha wapi? Na watoto mlimwacha wapi? Siku hizi yeye ni nini customer wa mabaa kila siku? Hakuna kushika mkono, mnaweza shika mkono hapa nyinyi kama TikTokers bwana. Have some boundaries. Hiyo kukosa boundaries ndio mliharibu nayo kila kitu kuhusu Chira. That's why we ended up with Shosho Achira anakaa kama mwenda wazimu hapa siku hizi kwa platform. Anakaa kwa platform, anangojea coins na hand heart. Because you people messed her up big time. Watu walitoa pesa karibu milioni 10 and it ended up in a place where she didn't even feel like she benefited. Because you people were interfering. The same group of people. Nani ajui nyinyi TikTok men? Stupid people. Jinga hizi. Nasikia kuna takataka ingine inani address. Wewe nitakuamkia kesho asubuhi, sio sahi. Sawa. Utumishi kwa wote kesho, sio sahi. Kuna kitu nataka kuweka hapa. Tunarudi huku kwetu kidogo, huku nini kwetu huko tu. Tunarudi kwa baba ya nani kidogo. Baba ya Albert, kwa sababu baba ya Albert akomboka. Wacha tunajua akomboka. Tunajua komboka yenyewe. Wacha turudi kidogo huko. Damaris Mboro huwa anakunyaga kila siku. Hiyo ni Kiswahili ama ni Kiingereza, my dear? What are you writing? Wacha turudi huko kwa Kijaluo kidogo.
Mimi again.
But weche iteroga mos. Wacheni niwaambie baba Albert akumboka. Watu wale wa Gen Z wote walitoka kupiga kelele. Oh, hey, I'm so sorry for you guys. This is what I've said and I'm repeating it again. Baba ya Albert akomboka. Na ametumia kifo ya mtoto wake akomboka. There is nothing we can do about it. Again, the enemy is poor. The enemy is poverty. Poverty is the greatest enemy. What a sellout. Just sad. Watching the way this man behaves, the way he was talking about Ruto and appreciating Ruto. I'm like, you're appreciating a man for recognizing a dead body. Baba ya Albert akomboka. And the reason why I'm saying this very confidently, guys, Baba ya Albert hakuna kitu mbaya akireceive condolences. Condolences inakuja in form of pesa. But please continue pushing for the government to be held accountable for the death of your son. It is a slap in the face of the youths that go to the streets every day asking for justice for Albert, while you make deals with the same government that ensured his death. It is shameful that you're changing tune. Your tears are no longer there. You're smiling because they are job offers. They are monetary offers. You are shaking hands with governors and dignitaries, people who should be pushing for justice for Albert. You are taking money from the same pocket that made sure your child is no longer here with us. And you're smiling through the bank. It is shameful. People don't want to talk about these things because apparently he's mourning and it is wrong and everything. Listen, baba ya Albert akomboka. Tena ni mboka mbaya sana. Wacheni niwaambie, na mimi nimerudia. Pesa kwa mjane. Ukiwa na pesa sahi guys, patieni bibi ya Albert pesa. Ama mama ya Albert pesa. Basa mchungu wa mwana ajuaye ni nani? Uchungu wa mama ajuaye ni nani? Na nimewaambia baba ya Albert sahi vile tunaongea sahi, mimi najua very well huyu mwanaume sahi na hizo pesa amepata anaenda kuoa mwanamke mwingine. Siku ya mazishi kutakuwa na mpango wa kando hapo. Nimewaambia, kwani nani ajui Wajaluo? Nani ajui Wajaluo na pesa guys? Mnafikiria ni uongo? Si atakuwa na girlfriend hapo? Msichana mrembo atakuwa hapo anangojea kuoleka azae naye. That's what's gonna happen. Ama mjaona, mnafikiria ni uongo? Unaona? Na huyo tutampatia kimbikimbi ya kutosha. Unasikia? Sisi kama TikTok tutampatia chai, kama anataka tumpe chai tutampatia chai, aanze kujiheshimu. Start respecting yourself. What we want is justice for Albert. If you don't want justice, it's okay. Go and cut those deals in the dark, but don't smear it in the faces of the youth that are constantly going to the street to fight for justice for Albert. Hata jana kuna kijana aliuliwa. Alipigwa risasi karibu akufe kwa sababu ya justice for Albert. Lakini wewe uko huko nyuma unachukua pesa kwa serikali. Una cut deals. And the reason why I'm telling you this thing is sick, guys, today the governor of Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga, amenyamazishwa. Mumeona news? Alikuwa ameenda akapost kwa Twitter akitaka justice for Albert. Inakaa, unaona master wetu wa ceremony, si mnamjua? Mwenye baada ako kwa meza anakula mpaka sahi, mkubwa wetu. Akampatia warning. Kidogo bwana ya Gladys Wanga akakuwa fired from the job yenyako. Why do you think it has happened like that? Why do you think Gladys Wanga's husband has lost his job? Guys, si kazi yake imeisha? Okay, look at it this way. Bwana ya Gladys Wanga lose job. Alafu familia ya nani anapatiwa job? Ya Albert, bibi yake. Amuoni what is going on? Because, you know, and Gladys Wanga posted those things because of pressure. Hiyo ndio kweli tunafaa kusema. She posted because of pressure. She did not post because she wanted to. No, alipost kwa sababu ya pressure ya watu wa Homa Bay. Watu wa Homa Bay waliweka pressure. Akaenda kupost pale, bila alipost hivi kazi ya bwana ikaisha. Yes, the husband was fired. You guys don't know? That is what has happened in Homa Bay. And now, let me tell you guys, this funeral is going to be highly political, kama hamjui. Hii mazishi ya Albert inaenda kukua na very dirty politics. Na mimi naweza kuambia majenzi, achieni Albert azike baba Albert azike mtoto na kina Ruto. Just boycott it. Let them bury him. Wakue huko, let the rich wakue huko, because kama ameamua kukula na hao, si waende wakae huko wamzike. Si ndivyo? Like, how can you eat with the same government that you are supposed to be holding accountable? Hebu mniambie. It's like mtu mwenye amebaka mtoto wako alafu unakula chakula na yeye. Guys, is it possible? Mtu amebaka mtoto wako, evidence ikaonyeshwa kila kitu, na umekaa na yeye kwa meza ati mnashare sahani ya ugali na yeye. How does that work surely? Is that really something that is even doable? Is it not painful? Yeah? Nyinyi mko hapa kama youths, mnaenda kwa street kila siku, mnapigania Albert, lakini baba yake anachukua mamilioni usiku. Guys, let me tell you something about Albert's death. If Albert's dad would push for justice, if he would push for justice, hata Albert, baba ya Albert, by now, sio yeye ndiye anafaa kukua kwa TV, anafaa kukua na lawyer. Si mlimchangia? Mnajua ile siku kwa Eric Omondi huko mmechangia huyu mwanaume karibu milioni 10. Changia huyu mwanaume karibu milioni 10. Mmechangia huyu baba karibu mamilioni ngapi? Almost 10 million. Aya, ongezea hizo mapesa, sijui Raila amempatia, sijui nani akampatia, sijui Akodhe akampatia. Guys, it's a lot of money. This man should hire a lawyer to be the spokesman for the family. Guys, amuoni kitu? So mnataka kuniambia huyu mwanaume hawezi kuwa na spokesman lawyer mwenye amelipa, mwenye ana push for justice for Albert? Where is the lawyer for this family? Unajua nimekuwa nikingojea nikisema huyu mtu amefiwa, kwa nini yeye ndiye anaongea? Initially I was like hana pesa, lakini tukamchangia pesa. Kama alichangiwa pesa, wapi lawyer mwenye anazungumzia hii family? Where is a well-renowned lawyer that is speaking against the injustice on this family? Guys, this man has the audacity to go get job offers, but he does not have a spokesperson that talks about the legal pathway to get justice for Albert. Guys, 10-12 million haiwezi ikatoshana na pesa yenye huyu baba angepata angechukua lawyer na asu serikali. Ukweli ama uongo guys? Wenye wako lawyers mko hapa, tell me, if Albert's dad was to sue the government for Albert's death, the money he would get, would it be 12 million or more? Ebu mniambie hapo comment section. Ebu mniambie kusema tu kweli. Huyu mbaba angeamua yeye anakaa pale anataka justice kwa mtoto wake, alafu achukue lawyer. Wakenya wamsaidie, Wakenya wamchangie vile tulikuwa tumemchangia pale kwa Eric Omondi. Nani hizo pesa plus zingine, alafu akae chini apange matanga. Hakuna mtu mwenye amekataa asipate risala za rambirambi, lakini the fact that he's taking it in our faces and is not pushing for justice, it's sad. Magitango mawich quote bwana kato kinyo dikendo. Huyu mtu anaenda kuoa mwanamke hapa. Mimi najua wanaume wajaluo wakipata pesa, and again he's getting money that he has never handled before. Kwani nani ajui wanaume wajaluo? Huyu anaenda kuoa bibi watatu sasa, kila mwanamke 1 million. Na mtamwona akijenga maboma hapo na manyumba. That's what's gonna happen, because that's what usually happens when you make money available to people who have not handled money. People who do not believe in social justice. That's what's gonna happen, I'm telling you. Na nimewaambia, unaona hata huyo bibi ya Albert atapigwa teke. Ataambiwa ngamunyi isinio ngibedi kai chwori no seto bana. Chwori no seto. Hakuna si mwenye bwana mwenye alikuwa yuko hapa tena. Kwani unakaa hapa unafanya nini? Si ataambiwa hivyo. come out of that funeral is beyond redemption. Money is very, very dangerous. This man should be pushing for justice for Albert, but I know it's too late. He's already been swallowed by the crocodile. Ameshapotea. Na kwa hivyo nawaambianga Gen Z kila siku, achaneni na history ya kupiga kelele kwa street. Guys, take care of yourselves. My Gen Z, the advice I can give you as an old woman, this old witch, kaeni kwa nyumba zenu. Mungoje election. Work in the county level. Wachaneni na national politics, guys. Build your counties, fix your counties. That is where the work is. Mobilize yourselves within the county level, so you start getting involved in leadership, so that you become part of the leadership structure ya ku bring change in the country. Otherwise, hii kupiga kelele ya kwenda kwa street kila siku, wacheni niwaambie, this government does not give a damn about the youth wenye wataua. Nimewaambia watawaua kila siku. They don't care. Kama wangeogopa huyu kijana mwenye alilipuliwa risasi angepigwa jana. You think they care? Mtazidi kuuliwa huko kwa streets. Take care of yourselves. I'm telling you, Kenya is not in a place, bado mjafika mahali mko angry enough. For you guys to have a revolution, you have to be angry enough. You're not there yet. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of injustices for you guys to be in that place. You're not there yet. Bado. Sahi nimewaambia hata sahi ukijaribu protesters wapate pahali wakiprotest alafu upige tu kelele, bwana niko na kitu kidogo hapa, hebu kujeni hapa kwa kona, utaona watu wakikufuata. Nimedanganya ama nini? Have I lied? If you go into a crowd ya Gen Z na uambie uko na kitu kidogo, wakisema justice for Albert, justice for Albert na useme tu hapo, guys niko na pesa for 100,000, nani anataka ngiringiri? Justice for Albert, utaona a big number of you Pray, what's wrong? Huh? Why are you making noise like that? Allah? Utaona kama justice for Albert mrengo inatoka hivi. Listen, what is ailing Kenya right now is poverty. Ni njaa. Poverty, that is the problem. It's not anger. People are not angry, people are hungry. That's the issue. That's why the hunger ndio inaleta hiyo hasira yenye mko nayo, lakini it is short lived. When you are angry enough, your rage stays for years, for months, and your rage yearns for change. That's how it happens when you're angry now. Ray, you can order here. Yeah, you can order here. Use my phone. Are you clapping?
Sorry.
Yeah, what are you gonna order?
It won't be expensive, don't worry.
It won't be? Okay, order for me too.
What do you want?
Chicken Alfredo.
It's dead.
I'll put it to charge here. Here, take the charger. You do?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. So that's what usually happens when you are angry enough. Change just happens because you're angry enough. That is what happens, but Kenyans are not angry enough. Sasa kitu yenye najua inaenda kufanyika Homa Bay, because Homa Bay is the land of mapanga. Hiyo matanga nimewaambia ile kelele itakuwa huko, shauri yenu. Hiyo naweza nikawaacha nayo, but I'll tell the Gen Zs, take care of yourselves. Ukiona kelele huko nje, hii serikali ni serikali ya wauaji. They don't care about you. They will finish you, my friend. Watamaliza. Hii serikali itafika mahali itaanza kuingia kwa manyumba na inakata mashingo za watu. Because this is a government that does not want to be called out. Lakini kitu ninajua, hata huyu baba Albert amekula, lakini hata yeye itamnyonga. Ichamo mbrudei anyisi. Push for justice for your child. But ukiendelea kukua ati sasa unakula alafu unakaa kando, my friend, itakunyonga hiyo yenye unakula. Itakunyonga. Kaki died in cold blood bwana. Hai. Ati sasa unakula na magavana Siku hizi unakula na magavana ati unapatiwa majob offers. Mimi ninajua the next person anapatiwa kick ni bibi Albert. Atapigwa teke ya kutoka hapo. Atapigwa teke ya mkundu. Alafu huyu mwingine ataoa mabibi zake watatu. Mtamfanyia nini? What will you do? Ataanza kuambia he wants kids because Albert alikufa na yeye bado anaweza kuzalisha. What will you do? Yes, that's what he's going to do, my friend. Na atakuja kuambia testimony. Atakuja kuambia the way he's doing well nowadays. Koja mtaanza kumuona akiwa pale nini Rusinga Beach kwa boat akienda holiday na mabibi zake. Guys, Kenyans, you need to learn. Activism, social justice requires rage, requires anger. You are not there yet. The day when you will be there, you will not even need to be told anything. Bado hamjafika huko. But for now, if you have brothers and sisters in Kenya, let them protect themselves. It's no use. Going to the streets to make noise is not going to change anything. It's just bringing you closer to your grave. Kaa tu kwa nyumba, my dear. Mungoje 2027. Kama unaweza ukachange elections and the leadership in the county level, work on that. But the idea that you people think that you can take Ruto out of power, chekesha. You're never going to do it. That's the truth that most of you don't want to hear. Kenyans are not angry enough. Try to be angry. And that anger is not something that somebody needs to teach you. It is something that you wake up feeling every day, because you see the cost of living, you see the poverty levels, you see the social economic classes, you see the bridge between the rich and the poor. That is what will motivate that rage. That is what will keep it going. So when Kenyans are angry enough, then we can talk about social justice. For now, we are not there yet, and it's unfortunate. Ruto naye ni muuaji kama kawaida. And he doesn't give a damn. Let me just tell you. Ati you think Ruto cares? Ati unapiga kelele kwa street. Woi. A man that was built and molded by Moi era. Penye watu walikuwa nauliwa in cold blood. You people are dreamers. Ninashangaa ati mnafikiria Ruto anashtuka ati Albert amekufa. Mko sure mnadhani anashtuka? He does not care. He's probably seen more people being killed hata mbele ya uso yake hivi kwa Moi regime. Nothing shakes him anymore. So anasema wacha wapige kelele hapo malizo, wakichoka watanyamaza tu. And he understands how Kenyans have selective amnesia. Their anger is short-lived. While you're making noise in the street, he knows very well that he's doing other things behind the scene. Exactly. Mnajaribu kushtua Ruto, mtu mwenye amepelekwa ICC, the highest court in the world. Ati mnafikiria ati anashtuka na kelele yenu. A man that was taken to the International Criminal Court. Guys, amjipendi. Hii serikali mnafaa kuipatia blackout na mungoje elections. Yeah, that's an ice cream truck. Mugambi. Sawa guys, nimemaliza. Unasikia, Kenyans forget easily. Wacheni tu nini? Tukimaliza tunaelekea weekend guys. Take care of your vaginas, dear women. Mpende kuma zenu. Na kama uko na shida kwa mwili yako popote, it's okay, surgery is normal. Kama unaweza afford surgery, fix it. Sawa, ndio usikue na hasira sana na watu wenye wanatengeneza mwili zao. Sawa, tumeelewana? Start taking care of yourself so that you're not angry at other women who are taking care of themselves. Sawa? Surgery hailipiwi na mawe, inalipwa na pesa. So take care of yourself. Usikue na hasira sana na wanawake ambao ujilinde. Usikue na hasira na wanawake ukisikia mwanamke ako na mimba. No, don't be upset. Don't be angry. Please, just take care of yourself. That rage is unwarranted. So, na mimi ninaenda kulala. sahi. So mkiniongelelea nitakuwa nimelala, alafu kesho nikipata ka recording nikidecide nitajibu. Kama sitaki nikiona we ni chokora, I don't have time for you, I'll ignore you. If that will make you horny and think that you're powerful, good. Enda ukachukue oguslu, ugware nayo kuma yako ikufurahishi. Again, Diana Ross does not give a fuck about anyone on TikTok. Nobody on this platform can direct me. Nobody on this platform can tell me when to talk or not to talk. Nobody on this platform can teach me or tell me when I'm triggered or not triggered, or tell me what to say, not to say, when to open a live, when to go off TikTok, when not to come back. Fuck you. You don't get to dictate me or direct me. I direct myself. I choose what I speak about, what I talk about, where, when, how, and why. Because that is who I am. Get that in your thick skulls. Kwaherini. Acha tuweke mziki hapa. Tuweke Mama Bunduki muziki. I wish you well Mama Bunduki. Najua umepatwa na msiba mbaya sana hapa Pennsylvania. Na kuishi well. Siwezi kusahau vile ulini support. Na kuishi well kabisa. Hey, utatoboa kweli. Lakini na kuishi well. Nakutakia kila laheri my dear. Hiyo kitu mtu hakuna mtu anatakanga hiyo bwana. Hiyo ni shida. Hiyo hapa we hiyo hapana. Hakuna mtu anataka we. Watu wanakuja kuwa kwa my lives ni kama wakushikwa wakalala kwa Wewe ni nyamazi. Kuna watu sitaki kuongelelea juu na waheshimu. Wajeni ni nyamazi, sitaki kuongea mingi. Na sasa hii wimbo inatafuta imeenda wapi? Ni na dedicate. Chai ninakuja hapa. Anyway, inakaa kwa hii line ya watu wanyako na mimba. Kuna mwingine pia ameingia kwa chat ya watu wa mimba. Congratulations my friend. I don't know how to explain it. I feel sorry for you though. I feel sorry for you and I wish you well. Guys, I beg to leave. Yeah, I went where I was sitting on your father's penis for 3 days, Alicia. Yeah, nilikalia mboro ya babako siku 3 peke yake. No problem. Ulikuwa unataka nikalie wangapi? Ulikuwa unataka nikalie for how long? Wacha niende nikalale guys. Napendanga kublock watu mimi. Block, confirm. Don't waste your pseudos coming to my live. You'll be blocked. Mimi sitaki followers. Umesikia? I'm not looking to be the number 1 most viewed platform in East Africa. No. I'm not looking. That's not what I'm looking for. Sawa. Me, I'm fine with my little people who come here. I'm okay with them. That's why I block. Block list yangu iko na watu 4,000. And I'm okay doing it. Watakuwa more every day. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much, Serikal. Thank you to all my gifters, all my friends, and everybody, the moderators that enabled this live and protected this live, made it stand. And kwa wale wenye wanajaribu report the account, maybe mgoja nikifungua next time, you can be successful. Sawa. Thank you TikTok for keeping this live. It's very important that we had this educative session. Asante sana. Acha nifunge live, muende mkabweke. Watu wa kubweka waanze kubweka sasa. Sawa. Thank you. Take care of yourselves guys. Okay? Mjilinde. And I know why I opened this live. Guok to mana Meru. Mingoto gi guok cha. Meru maguok ngoto cha. Emi biro luongo ni guok okan. Iwinjo? Ine guok. Enda pikia bwana uko ugali kwa kaburi. Hapana, mimi siwezi kupikia mboro yenye ilishaoza. Kama ni bwana yako ndio unaniita nipikie, naweza kuja. Siwezi kupikia mtu kwa kaburi bwana. Mtu mwenye kwa kaburi hata hezi akasimamisha mboro wewe. Hala, mimi nataka mtu mwenye mboro yake inasimama, ndio nataka nikimpikia ugali na ananitombesha hapo kwa jikoni. Sasa wewe unaniambia nini nikapike kwa kaburi? You must be stupid. You don't want me to be happy? Ai? What's wrong with you people? That's old, that's old news. Wacha nifunge JB. Wacha nifunge ndio tuende huko tusikie. And I am idle and very violent also. I'm in a violent mood. Just for your information. Bye.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.